Hey, Tony's right. How are you? So I'm gonna do like a quick video of people who I want to work on as far as like winter break in terms of writing. So I just did a video about like the 3 books that I made, and so I want to work on making books and getting acclimated to InDesign and creating and all that kind of stuff. And so what I want to do is challenge myself to make it at least 2 or 3 books over the course of winter. If I do one, that'd be great, but maybe like 3, just to get acclimated and just to see if I like what's going on with them, and getting accustomed to sending things off to the printer and working with them and learning more, because thesis year will be here before I know it, and I'll have to be really thinking about this stuff. And so getting in the practice of dealing with color and design and shape and movement and all of that kind of jazz will be really helpful. So I am going to work on 3 people. So I am a poet. I'm interested in poetry as far as doing this. So there's 3 people that I want to look into. The first is Langston Hughes. Generally just because generally because Harlem is one of my favorite poems, and I really just like that poem, and like some of the other poetry, and I want to kind of like see if I can read it and have thematics with it and stuff like that. I'm on what is it? I'm on Lord have mercy. I'm on Wikipedia with it. So there's that. I have an entire what is it called? An entire not page, but in my favorites on my laptop, I have an entire section or entire folder, there we go, devoted to African American, just ancestry and history and just different things. I'm trying to go through here and see who I like, because I have quite a bit. It would be public domain people especially, and so let's see some people. I might do another a vote, and so you guys can figure out, but Langston Hughes is one. Another would be maybe the people from Fire magazine. So Fire magazine was an ill-fated magazine. It had a lot of potential. It only had 1 issue, and I'm looking at it right now on Wikipedia. It's Fire with 2 exclamation points. So it's called Fire, a quarterly devoted to the younger Negro artists. It was an African American literary magazine published in New York City in 1926. So it was started by a bunch of the prominent people that we know from the Harlem Renaissance, but it was ill-fated in that it had 1, and that's it, 1 issue, because they started the work, and then the building they were in burned down, and basically pretty much all of the copies burned down along with it. I think a few that have been saved have been put online or whatever. So there's that. So you probably won't be able to really find it in person. So there's that. It kind of made me sad. It kind of made me sad because I'm just okay, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. But I would really like to explore that, kind of recreating that and seeing how I can. Yeah, it was it was very ill-fated. I'm looking through it, I'm damn, this shit was ill-fated as fuck. But it had a lot of prominent people that we know. So Zora Neale Hurston's in there, County Cullen, Langston Langston Hughes, most famously. And then other people that you may not know about: Gwendolyn Bennett, Aaron Douglas, Wallace Thurman, Louis Grandison Alexander. I'm like reading it. They contributed to it, but it was very kind of groundbreaking because it talked about taboo topics. So it did talk about, like, I'm looking at homosexuality, bisexuality, interracial relationships, promiscuity, prostitution, and color prejudice. And you know, that already had a target on his back. So was the fire intentional? We'll never know. But I would like to like kind of like recreate that and see if I can come up with it. So I'm looking through County Cullen. I might be interested in County Cullen because he probably is public domain now, and I would like to explore County Cullen. And then like see how it goes. So like let's put him on the list. I wish I could do the video editing thing where like I'm online with the web camera and it's like recording me as I'm going through the pages and stuff like that. I gotta figure out how to do that, because that would revolutionize how I make these videos, because you can come along with me, like Zoom but sharing, you know. Gwendolyn Bennett, it hasn't been 50 years yet, or 75 years yet, 70 years yet. So, most likely she's not in public domain. Richard Bruce Nugent's not there yet, but I would like to pick up some of these people's works anyway. Wallace Henry Thurman, his novel, The Black of the Berry, novel of Negro Life. I don't know if I would want to take on a novel. I'm a poet, so I want to like focus on being able to format poetry and stuff like that. I kind of see where it goes. So definitely Langston Hughes. County Cullen is up there as well. And then I had like some other people that I was interested in. Oh, Phillis Wheatley. Definitely Phillis Wheatley. Some of the poetry. So that actually might be the three that I go with. Phillis Wheatley, Langston Hughes, and County Cullen. And then I might do a fourth if I like am up there. But I want works that I can play around with, like placement and color and stuff like that. And I feel like poetry lends itself to that a little bit more. I can be you can interpret the cover if you want to for fiction or anything else. But poetry, I don't know, I feel like poetry, we can get nice with poetry books. So those are the things I'm interested in. I want to make books like that. I don't know if I'm going to use Lulu, because what the fuck happened to the PDF? I think someone told me about Blur. I think it's Blur or Blurb. I think it's Blur, but I'll look them up as well. See if their prices compare, because Lulu, like, prices were very cheap, right? But in comparison to like the work itself looks nice, partly because like the cover that I made was like nice as fuck, but like the expedited thing, that was fine. I just did it around the wrong time, and so, but the formatting and uploading part, it seems like that's where the biggest issue lies, because I literally worked until like 4 a.m. to do this fucking book, and the fact that like 200 plus pages are missing sits very like unwell with me. So yeah, so those are the three people that I'm interested in, and then I'll do a poll for like the fourth, and then you can vote on that, and then I'll see what I can do with it. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.